Hello, everybody, wherever you may be. My name is Larry, and my call sign is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Welcome back to the Shack in Oregon. This is Ham Radio Live. I ask you to please subscribe. We don't monetize the channel, and sometimes we haven't put content that makes sense and looks good. You never know. It's kind of like a hit and miss thing. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, this is not going to be a very long show. Mostly to say hello and, explain that we'll be here tomorrow. Before we start, I want to tell you, please take a look down there. That is the website for the American Radio Relay League. They're pretty cool people. They'll help you get into ham radio. If you have an interest in it, you can make calls all over the world, make some great friends from everywhere, literally, even from Oregon. You never know. Welcome. Boy, what a day. Okay, so new box comes in. Of course, the new box doesn't work.
No!
Of course not. Why would it work? So, anyway, you guys are literally, I am working on getting back, and working on getting back, and everything was just going wrong. It was just one thing after another. So finally, I just said, it's just crazy. It's just time to come back on and just scream out something like,
Hello, boys! I'm back!
Yeah, because why not? Yeah, we're friends, right? We hang out together. Okay, so the FTDX10 is gone. It's kind of a sad thing. I miss it. I really do. It was really a great radio. Fantastic transceiver. I do know it's going to come down in price. It's going to hit around $1,500 soon. And hey, you can rebuy it. But working on maybe something else. We'll see how that goes. Hi, Sean, east of the Cascade Mountains, the state of Oregon. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming. What a joy. I'm just glad I'm heard in both channels. That's the main thing. And I got to tell you, I messed a whole bunch of settings, reset stuff, literally just went through everything. It was, if you've ever dealt with audio equipment and you've really, you know it, you put it together, you've done it for radio remotes and stuff like that, you know how stuff goes together. And so, I know the stuff works, but it's like, man, this has just got me totally stumped. So we'll have some test questions tomorrow on the general. We have a lot of people, like 4 or 5 people that are trying to get the general ticket, and we'll have that tomorrow instead of the extra stuff. We're also going to do some good stuff on CW that I think you're going to really love. I'm going to also show you a really cool key that MFJ sent me. Sorry, paddle. It's beautiful. Man, I understand it's a starter. It's not like a Vibraplex, one of them big expensive ones, but this thing is beautiful. To start with as your first paddle, it's really nice. It's chrome. It's a beautiful paddle. We'll talk about that tomorrow as well as maybe what the decision is here. A lot of things going on between the 590 SG, possibly a 300 or 400 XDR so we can, work some out. Also, by the way, did contact NASA. I really did to see about getting a QSO when the space station is close that we could do live on the channel that will give you a chance to talk to some astronauts. No joke. That's no joke. So that is in the works right now. We're working with the Johnson Space Center out of Houston on that. And we're also working on some other things in the background. We'll see. A couple other radios involved, and we'll see where the good Lord leads us, because goodness knows, man, there's been a lot of prayer on this side. Got my brother downstairs. Bless his heart. He's been so darn nice. He really has been. With listening to that sound over and over again, and then this over and over again. He's been a wonderful guy. Because I've been up here screaming like, why won't it work? Why won't it work? And
No!
He's like, being patient. Thank you, Bob, for being here. Hi, Don. Good to see you. Always my best to you too, buddy. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hi, Greg. Studying for his extra. Hoping to get the test before the fee. Yeah, that's important. Tell you what, Greg, I'll make sure and get some extra questions on there for you tomorrow. We'll get some, extra. We'll do extra. We'll do some general. Yeah, we've got some for both. We have some people studying for the general here in the U.S. and some folks that are studying for a similar license in other countries. So we'll see how that goes. And literally, I'm just grateful that it's working in both channels. I can see it now. I could tell when we were only in the left channel. I was like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. So when I waited 4 days to get this thing and then it didn't work, I literally was like screaming my life out up.
No!
I was like, I'm just done. So then it went back to start on the computer, redid everything, rechecked every wire from the gear, from the gear to the mic, to the processing, to the little box. And it was right. It's like, what's wrong? What happened when I did the update on the Mac update, what happened was it reset something. And then all of a sudden, I got left channel audio out of this thing only. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Anyway, good to see you guys. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody in Larry Land. Well, welcome to all of you guys. In my little head here. Thanks for being here. Chris in West Virginia. He's working on his general and tech. We'll get you some help on the general tomorrow. And Sean, nice. Studied for mine for about 2 months and took the test in December. Passed. You will too. Great advice from Sean. His call sign, Alpha Echo 7, Echo Quebec. Sean, thank you for the encouragement. Folks, we will help you on that test. But in order to get started, if you really want to get on the air, right there is that address to help you get started. It's the American Radio Relay League out of Connecticut. By the way, did you know Bob Allison, the guy who does all those review videos? If you've checked review videos on YouTube for years, Bob Allison, he's retiring in April. Yeah. So only just a few more weeks of Bob Allison doing reviews for ARRL. Little tidbit. Maybe send him a note over at ARRL. Tell him you appreciate what he does. Or better yet, hit him up on one of his YouTube videos where he reviews a rig that you like. Let him know how much you've appreciated his reviews over the years. He retires, I believe it's the 6th. I think it's the 6th of April. So, Bob Allison from ARRL. Yeah. All those reviews. I look back, he goes way back. You're talking about the early Asus and ICOMs and Kenwoods and, the Flex radios, the Elecraths. Bob's been there for a long time, so it's neat to have him. So anyway, guys, that's some news. We'll do that. We're also working on getting you to be able to talk with an astronaut live on the show. We'll see what NASA has to say on that. They're really good with working with educational facilities, and we do try and help people get into ham radio here. And the good thing about talking to an astronaut is it's something you can do with the base level license in the FCC database, right? If you get the technician, you can work the International Space Station. Did you know that? That's pretty sweet. So that's something you do right off the bat. First license class, you can work the International Space Station. We'd love to have you have an opportunity to speak with one of the astronauts up there. So that's coming soon. Larry from Donald Bush, just wanted you and your viewers to know that 6 meters is starting to open. I worked across the pond this morning to the UK. My best. That's KX3 Don. Don, thank you. It's about time. Yeah. 6 meters usually starts to open right about this time of year, early April. It'll be open till about early August or so. Maybe might get mid, but peak time is right in June, right around the summer solstice for 6 meters. I can't work in here because it's so doggone much noise. If I turn on 6 meters here, let me see if I can show you what 6 looks like on my end. 6 looks awful. Oh my gosh. 6 looks like a very old video game with a very bad CRT. It's the honest truth. It's just so much noise. Here's RFI on 6 on my rig here. Take a look at this. This is terrible. Look at that. You can dance to it. It's like, it's just like fun. Let's just go ahead and just, why do we do this? I'll tell you why. We don't have a big old show planned for you today. We'll have a little bit of fun. So what do you say? Instead of doing anything like that, you and I are just going to go ahead and have some fun with the music. Here we go. Let's see if the music can go ahead and go to the sound of the RFI on the rig here on 6 meters. Oh boy. Yes. Not quite. It's almost there. Here we go. Oh, it's close. Oh, man. See, if you're new to the channel, look at all the fun you missed by not being here. Thank you so much for coming today. We ask you to please subscribe. I got to tell you, I have looked through probably at least a dozen videos to help you with content on Morse code and a whole bunch of other stuff here on the channel. Do you know how many commercials I have had to watch just to help with these videos on this channel here, huh?
Great success.
Yeah, just to give you great success. It's the words of Borat. Yeah, just to do that. I hate commercials. I don't want vet food. I don't care about diabetes right now, and I certainly don't want my Amazon card. So please, watch the channel and subscribe. Helps people find it, and we promise you that you will not get any doggone commercials on this channel ever. Thanks for watching, everybody. My name's Larry. My call sign's K78Chen. We're just doing this for a quick little audio check-up to make sure it worked properly and say hello to everybody. Isn't that bad? Yeah, it's like 6 meters. It's just kind of a party here. It's kind of like playing, disco music. Pretty cool, right? But take a look at 10. 10's fine. 10's loud, but let me turn it down. I've got the gain way up. So if I turn down, because 10's quiet. But see, 10's not bad. But 6, holy crud. 6, you could party to it. Yeah, that's my 6 meters right there. Pretty nifty, right? Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Larry. My call sign's K78Chen. We have some fun here. We make ham radio fun. Put it in layman's terms to try and help people get their license. Those with licenses license up, and we do our very best to help you. Before we go, one quick little story. We have a viewer. This is the funniest thing ever. It was this morning. I was looking at ads on QTH, and he had an ad for a 450D. No joke. I tried to, I thought I'd go back and get it, but it sold, and he just wiped the ad. It was gone. So it basically said no joke. Listen, he had a cat, okay? There was no cat hair, and there was no cat droppings anywhere near the radio. So he's really a funny dude, man. It was just funny. This was really a joy. So he says at the end of this thing, he said, my cat, as far as I know, has never used the radio. That's the greatest thing ever. I'm serious. This is, let me give you the guy's name because he's just funny as heck. One of the best ads I have ever seen. This is from Bill. His call sign's Kilo 4 November Yankee Mike. Bill, you say you watch the channel. I just want to tell you, man, I nearly dropped my phone in the parking lot when I saw that ad about talking about the cat working on a ham radio. It's funny. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow at noon Pacific, which will be 21 UTC. We'll have some fun. We'll maybe make jokes and hopefully make ham radio a little more fun. It doesn't have to be so wrapped up in technical and so doggone frustrating. We want to untangle that mess for you and make it a joy because ham radio is just that. It is a joy. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Until we meet again, my name is Larry. My call sign's Kilo 7 Hotel November. That's some wonderful ESSB. We showed that last channel. The last video that we did was the ESSB. Wasn't that fun? And you can reach ARRL right there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until tomorrow, 73s and God bless you from Oregon. Goodbye.